Итак, доброго времени суток, дамы и господа. С вами, как всегда, у микрофона Ева Стигма. И у нас на очереди какая? 7-я серия, да? Да, 7-я уже серия. Ёлы-палы. Мы с вами неплохо так идем. Давайте начинать. Без лишних слов. У нас было 15 попыток побега. Накопили мы в общей сложности аж 4000 тьмы. Ну и давайте продолжим. Что у нас тут? Перчаточки, да? Ну, перчатки так перчатки. Погнали. Сегодня еще у нас с вами будет... Что у нас будет? У нас сегодня с вами Азия. Мини-турнир. Конечно же, мы его будем стримить, смотреть. Как, кстати, звук. Я тут чуть-чуть просто звук подшаманил. Надеюсь, все должно быть хорошо. Ну, если что, отпишитесь в чате. Ух ты. Еще один вампирик. Интересно. Я, кстати, не помню этой способности. Возможно, она появилась, так скажем, в то время, когда я уже не играл в Хейдес. Все-таки были какие-то обновления, связанные с балансом. То же самое творится сейчас с второй частью, с ее постоянно балансе.
There's something that I've wished to tell you, Zagreus. There is no shame in your upbringing. Many of us on Olympus, we likewise were born and raised under the strangest circumstances. Someday I'll have to tell you about mine.
Рывочек, конечно же. Рывочек с аспектом Афины — это прям база базовая.
Congratulations, you made the right choice.
If you had given due consideration to this matter, then I doubt you would have chosen this outcome.
Apologies, Athena.
past this little incident and keep our focus on the task at hand.
Ну, давайте вот это. Ну, ключики нам уже не то чтобы так прям и нужны.
Hit me. This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
You honor me in making such an offering. Look, please. It is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts. Your father and his brothers, when they sealed the Titans in the darkest reaches of this world, that was the last they saw of me as well. You are dissimilar from them, and I feel safe communicating.
Вау. Ну, надо взять в любом случае. Да, вот пророчество мы предсказали. Это хорошо. Но нам теперь сейчас придется... Честно, не помнил, что есть вампирик. Может быть, я его пропустил. Может быть, я его не помню. Но такое чувство, что действительно не было вампирика раньше. На перчатках.
Nice. Good enough to eat.
Атаку, естественно, качаем. Здесь что? Ничего интересного.
Charon's shop.
Ну и что?
You're such a sweetheart.
Ну, давайте вот это возьмем, наверное.
Glad you like it, mate. Thank you for helping me out with your supply, even if you fleeced me with those prices.
Чисто барыга.
Guessing Electo? I knew it.
You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a worthless mortal. Come on, let's bleed you dry.
I should not have done that.
Да, самое мерзкое, что мы не можем использовать обычную атаку. Ну, ладненько. Это, кстати, если что, не трансляцию у вас лагает, а сама по себе, ну, игра так реагирует на вот этот удар. Так что не удивляйтесь.
Let's hear it, Father. Which one?
Так, с Зевсом мы разобрались. Что теперь? Что теперь? Надо еще качнуть. Давайте Афинку покачаем.
All set. Closer to the surface. Good. Love that sulfur smell. More bloodless.
Теперь наконец-то можем спокойно атаковать.
Useless. More of you, huh?
Угу. Да, брат. Угу.
Course is set.
Так, что мы возьмем? Что мы возьмем? Редкость, уровни.
Hi, hon. No contracts. I'm free to do.
You know, I've never met a nymph before. You're closer to the gods than mortals, right?
Yeah, gods that can die. How is that fair? It was just a stupid snake bite in my case. Can you imagine something more embarrassing? You're just minding your business, and then snap, you're dead and on your way down here.
I know the feeling better than you might expect.
Well, I was going to end up here sooner or later. Might as well while I'm still looking good. Though, I guess you do kind of get to lock in whatever age when you register. Bet everybody dying of old age pushed that one through.
Давайте вот эту.
As you wish, your royal majesty.
Неплохо.
Feeling better already.
Можно было бы, конечно, получше, если бы на атаку выпало, но тоже неплохо,
Okay, bye.
честно.
Phew. Olympus, I accept this message.
Забавно. Ну, наконец-то сундучки, мы можем их скрывать теперь.
Come and get it.
Не то, что раньше не могли, могли, просто нам скорость атаки не позволяла это делать.
How many times?
Well, that's better.
Так, чтобы взять? Пошлите к Диметре. Вообще, надо бы как-нибудь показать на ней билд вам. Очень даже хороший билд
Never
можно
say the barge of death is never late.
на ней сделать. Диметра вообще, в принципе, один из лучших богов. Восполним. Да, с бомбометателями это не очень хорошо работает, чтобы притягивать их к себе.
My foster brother's wayward son appears. I too once lost a child, Zagreus. I was quite foolish with her from the start. Her father was a base-born farm boy, worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the cold remains.
Если что, это наша бабка, типа. Дочь, про которую она говорит, это Персифона. Наша матушка. Можно взять бросок, кстати. Это прикольная тема. Либо вот эту. Ну давайте вот эту. Поверите, как же вам будет не хватать во второй части возможности уничтожать снаряды атакой?
Got you. Now what? No one's here. The power of the gods. Thank you, mate.
Давайте бросочек возьмем, чё.
Care on, mate. I don't suppose you've given any further thought to my proposal to just, you know, ferry me up to the surface, seeing as it's not out of your way. I'll take that as a no. Just what I need.
Электризацию. Сейчас вам покажу, в чем прикол ее бросков. Ну, это один из такой полезных типов бросков, реально. Он хотя бы полезен. Так, на книжку точно. Да, конечно, с боссами неприятно, то, что ты его не можешь притянуть к себе. С Гидра по факту реально превращается в такого неприятного босса, когда ты именно на перчатках. Да, типа можно вот так вот, а-ля издалека особым ударом бить, но немного такое себе, говоря прямо.
Done bashing heads for now.
I trust you had a pleasant stay in Asphodel.
Дальше Афинку
Oh, very
качаем.
much.
Вот это можно сделать.
Get me out of here. Thank you. More long spears?
Зато против щитовиков хорошо работает.
Secrets of the Twin Fists.
Интересно.
Malphon grows stronger.
Будем пацанов с броней уничтожать таким образом, да?
More darkness.
Those tropes are not for you. I expected more from the Exalted.
Идем к Гермесу. По факту все становится куда проще именно с вот этим аспектом на оружие, потому что ты банально просто притягиваешь противника к себе, он от тебя не может убежать и спокойно долбишь его.
Message for me. Lord Hermes, sir, you've asked for nothing in return, and so please take this humble offering, because it's nothing, really.
Well, no, that's awful kind there, cuz. No need to thank me, though. Not so profusely, anyhow. got out of there, cuz. Big congratulations due for that. Congrats. The secret's safe with me, of course. The others here, they think you're still at it. Though, I guess you are.
Быстрее атаку. Вот сейчас мы будем наваливать.
You must take pleasure in having to fight against me, Short One. I too have come to look forward to it, even if I end up falling to your strength.
Oh, I was going to say I'd much prefer we settle this more amicably, couldn't we? Perhaps I could interest you in a fine bottle of nectar. Ambrosia, even.
No, thank you. These battles are enough. Besides, you won that ambrosia from us, fair and square.
Да, размах у него слишком сильный. За спиной просто так не спрятаться.
Tell Theseus I said hi. Goddess Athena.
Ну вот это вот имбулечка.
Thanks, you two. He's trying to respawn. Good for the health. Got to use the fountain to get out of here. No getting out without a drink.
Угу. Вот это. Нам нужно бабло.
Perfect. Let's have a look here.
Там будет босс уже или как? Ну, по идее, должен быть босс. Да. Вот это
I
возьмем.
commend you for your efforts.
Вот это. И вот это.
Here's the figure.
Сейчас съем печеньку.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
The gods are testing us once more, Asterius. For how else to explain this fiend approaching us, bearing such blessings as would normally befit only for heroes such as we?
You do know I'm related to them, right? The god of the dead is my father. I'm sure word's gotten around. Not that I want deferential treatment from the likes of you.
Good, for you'll get nothing of the sort. The gods are on my side, not yours, monster. What business would they have abetting you? Monster, you have no bearing and no grace or courage.
Какой же ты сей все-таки тупый.
Swear I'll get you yet.
Чисто понимаете, есть Долорес Амбридж, которая бесит. Есть еще различные персонажи. Вот есть и Сей. Вот он в их числе.
Lord Poseidon, I invoke your might. He thinks that he can vanquish us, Asterius. That was my friend.
One down, one to go.
Oh, you monster. No!
Хорошо. Не хотел я заряд профукать.
Champion now. Souvenir. Got them again, my shade.
I shall stop you by my own hand if I must.
Че, будем кого-нибудь брать? Вот эту штуку можно еще качать. Мгм. Ну давайте вот эту штуку возьмем.
almost to the top.
Ну, типа, заряды у нас есть, так что нам не обязательно брать зубчик. Так, пошли сюда. Сейчас будем хп восстанавливать себе. Абузим хил. То есть нам уже по броне наносим побольше урона.
Over there. In the name of Hades.
Давайте золчика возьмем, чё б нет. Монетку попустил.
I think I see a fish. There. A scuffer.
Афинка. Все, обуз хила произошел.
Hey, a satyr sack already. In the name of Hades. Satyr tunnels.
Сюда.
Can't do that. grant me strength. Stronger still. Should I go fight some satyrs or get out of here? I'm rich. Ready for them. Let's see what's in here. Not now. Down the chute. Should come in useful. Godspeed. Delicious.
Ну, хорошо.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
I owe you one, boy.
Так, ща, секунду. Нет, тут просто фотографии котят прислали, надо их переслать.
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, about that. Father, did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances if they did?
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet, ask her.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you probably tricked her into signing a pact to come join you or something. Since you weren't allowed on Olympus, why not have Olympus come to you?
Ha! Surprisingly not distant from the truth. I took her, boy. I took her down with me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then. Smite you, meddler. Rise, wretches, and fight with the ferocity with which you once clung to your mortal lives.
Oh, it got me. Damn you.
Darkness. You're merely stalling, boy.
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace?
Это я пропустил.
Now is the time to strike. Darkness.
Not yet.
Darkness.
Get up.
this from you. This is for your own good.
Кристаллы помогают, как вы видите.
That can be arranged. No matter how many times you beat me, we're family. There's no escaping that. Blast you.
Yes.
Ох уж эти токсичные отношения.
So much water. Uncle Poseidon's realm.
My son!
I made it, Mother.
I could not stand it on Olympus, Zagreus. The blustering, the posturing, my overbearing mother. None of it. I would have left the mountain voluntarily, except
Father absconded with you, didn't he? Dragged you down with him into the underworld. So if Olympus were to find that out, I should...
that fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave, willing to make my life within the underworld, with your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially you ran away from home to live with him. I mean no disrespect, but did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very awkward at first, but he had a bluntness I fancied. A sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
So, then you secretly left Mount Olympus to be with the god of the dead in the underworld, and Olympus never found out. What do you suppose would happen if they did?
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out. Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from this world, so can we all.
So it makes sense. If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that. Oh, Zagreus. What have I done?
No. What have I done? I can't.
Египтать.
Oh, I need to fix this.
What? Darn natural causes got you once again there, didn't they? Well, you show 'em next time. Would you do that for me, huh?
Sure.
Oh, wow, thanks. This is real nice of you. I sure am glad you died out there just now.
I'm glad I died as well, Hypnos. I'm glad I died as well.
Your Highness, over here. As you may know, lad, I have a connection to the weapons that you use, having once wielded one of them myself. Of course, not knowing its significance back then, but I digress. Sometimes it keeps in touch, and I have a vision from it to impart.
Oh, do you mean a vision from Varatha, the Eternal Spear? That's out of the ordinary, and also a bit concerning. So what did you see?
Well, I saw a great, bearded warrior, bigger than me, pitch black hair, bearing an aspect of Varatha unlike any with which I'm familiar. Then he was gone, but what still lingered were these words. I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix. I don't understand. What's that supposed to mean?
There's one more thing. This was not my first such vision. Long ago, I saw one of Varatha's other bearers. It was you. Your infernal arms. They must be weapons of the Fates' design. They know already who shall brandish them. Now they ask a favor. Seek Varatha. Speak the words. Go.
I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
Ну а тут, ребята, начинается еще одна прикольная штука. Я вам ее обязательно покажу.
No, this is for me. You really shouldn't have. You're spoiling me rotten.
I just happen to think you deserve better than you've got down here, Achilles.
I just got back shortly before you did.
Ладно, сначала вот это.
Approved. Wouldn't mind an extra helping of gemstones while I'm ransacking out there.
You wish to mine my realm for gemstones, be my guest.
What's in stock? Fair trade. Chthonic keys. I'll buy that. Let's see that nectar. There's quite a lot of renovating to be done, isn't there, Father? Your house contractor there has shown a wide variety of pending jobs.
I've ordered Nyx to supervise that list. Entirely her problem, boy, and likely yours. How does it feel, knowing that your rampage has created the need for so much maintenance?
Feels pretty good now that you mention it. Keeps everybody occupied now.
Go occupy yourself someplace else.
There's a good boy. Thought you'd like that.
Cerberus is overjoyed to have received such a delicious treat.
Anything I can do to help you find your muse, mate?
I fear my muse is long since lost to me, my friend. Though truly, thanks for asking. I suppose she must be out there somewhere still, since I once traveled across this land in search of her, and found her then. But that was quite a while back.
Wait, you found her? What happened?
Well, this was back when I was still alive, you understand. Your father, why, he doesn't care for anyone to leave this realm, and basically now I'm stuck here as well. Not seen her since, and I'm not much for travel anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. Hope you get to see her again someday.
I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. Though please don't worry about her or me. I mean, we're dead. We're fine.
Wait. Child, quickly now, before you go. I know how all of this must look. Know that I was true to her, Persephone, and that I think fondly on the time she spent with us.
Of course, Nyx. Though, why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth?
She did not feel that she belonged. It was a very difficult adjustment she was forced to make. And she feared that she would inevitably end up caught between Olympus and this realm. That she might start a war.
A war? Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And Father must have been a real burden too.
You do not know. Ask her yourself about her time with him. But I have already said too much, and I cannot say more.
You've said more than enough. I'll see you, Nyx.
What are you doing here? I heard you finally made it out. What, did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less.
So you're going back out there again? Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
It is.
You're serious? You're really giving that to me? I mean, I'll take it off your hands if that is really what you want.
It's really what I want. And I sincerely hope we can move past our differences. Not that turning in this contraband has anything to do with that.
Oh!
Miss Dusa, I ran into hostile Gorgons that resembled you out there in Asphodel. Resembled only in the vaguest sense, I mean. They lacked your charm or social graces anyway. I just hope you are not related, since I sort of, you know.
Oh, those old things? They're relatives just in the loosest sense. Like, say you had some nasty, almost mindless siblings born entirely from your own blood, something like that. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get a steady job because of them?
So I have your permission to continue hacking down such Gorgons with impunity?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Cooking's
Thanks
one way
for
to pass the
asking,
time.
Prince.
Fair market value. Let's see here. I'll take it. I'll take the nectar.
Oh, why? I'm very much obliged that you have thought of me again for such a wonderfully thoughtful gift.
It's nothing, Orpheus. Thank you for all the inspiration through your song. I love your work, mate.
Погнали дальше.
A prophecy.
Надо аж целый косарь.
I need more darkness. See you, Mira.
Been here the whole time.
Чё?
You know, pal, when you're not around and it's just me and all your weapons, I mean your infernal arms right over there, between us, they are making me a bit uncomfortable.
Can't blame you, mate. I wouldn't want to be stuck in a chamber with a bunch of legendary, quite possibly malevolent killing artifacts. Anything I can do?
Oh, I didn't mean it like a bad thing, boyo. The weirder you make those things, the more it gives me the shakes and keeps me hopping like this nice and steady till the next time you get back. So thanks.
Sure.
Так. Вот.
Varatha, I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
Так вот,
A new aspect.
помимо
Guan Yu.
помимо основных аспектов в количестве 3 штук, у нас есть еще, грубо говоря, легендарный аспект, который существенно меняет геймплей. И такой есть на каждом оружии. Например, вот как аспект Гуан Юи. Давайте его откроем даже.
The aspect of Guan Yu.
Whoa, what in the world is that?
Существенно уменьшает наше лечение.
All set.
Ну и при улучшении он будет уменьшать вот этот показатель. Но в чем прикол тут? У нас совершенно
More of a slicing tool there rather than a stabbing.
другие атаки.
The pain is. And we're back. Hey, not bad.
Достаточно мощное оружие, но, как вы понимаете, блин, штраф серьезный накладывается.
I've returned. Me. Achilles.
Never been stabbed quite like that. Stabbed me good. Right in the vertebrae. Good as new. Whoa, yeah.
Myself. Grant me the aspect of Eris.
Ну и вот это вот та пушка, с которой вы увидите во второй части одного персонажа. Ладненько. Чё мы с вами возьмем? Диониса дальше будем качать. Ну, вот так вот. И полетим. Погоним, погоним.
See that exogryph? Load it up.
Вау.
Yes. Out of my sight.
В чем прикол вот этой пушки именно с аспектом Эриды? Запускаем бомбу, наносим куда больше урона под воздействием.
I'll destroy you. Destroyed as promised.
Так, сюда.
You're nothing.
Say, Isn't that the overflowing cup I handed down to you? I'm glad you like it, man. I guess it's overflowing still because I figure otherwise I couldn't tell at all.
Атаку.
Let's liven things up.
Да чё? Никак не могу привыкнуть. Докачаем Диониса, потом вместо него будем Диметру. Это нам нравится.
Stab me, I stab you.
Why, you are wielding Exegriff, the rail of adamant. A most fascinating device. Imagine the new face of war should its secrets someday be revealed and spread to mortal kind.
Так и будет, дружище, так и будет.
Ahoy!
You ever meet Electo, Sisyphus? Fury Megara's nastier sister? We recently became acquainted, she and I.
Ah, fortunately I've not seen too much of her myself, Prince Zed. And based on everything that I've seen and heard, I'd like to keep it that way for a while. I hope she doesn't cause you too much trouble there.
Давайте тьму возьмем.
Not to worry.
A pleasure.
Good luck out there.
Nice. How's that? Gods grant me strength.
Transgressions are not tolerated. Every time.
Peace and quiet. Come on, you knuckleheads. Got a bite. Another knucklehead.
О, это нам надо.
Wretches.
Lush and lecher Dionysus counts you as a friend? I'm hoping that there must be some mistake, yes, Agrius?
Let me see.
Ключики.
Let's see if you can live through this.
Think you got me, do you?
Fine, get out.
Now to collect. Kieran's shop.
You found me holding up in Kieran's nasty stash there, did you, man? Well, good, good. Here.
Cheers, mate. I bet Tissiphane's up. Not quite.
Let's get to work, Red Blood. What do you say? Me? I say you've kept this girl waiting long enough.
Well, I say I don't appreciate you calling me Red Blood. You're making me rather self-conscious about it, you know?
You're funny. But you'll break. They always do. Stay there. That's it.
Tell Meg I said hello. Which to choose?
Берем Афинку. Я надеюсь выбить рывок с нее. Он нам очень поможет.
The Bone Hydra awaits.
think that once you break free to the surface, we could see you from Olympus a bit more than usual, but no, it's like you're shrouded in eternal night up here. Something like that. Odd, right?
Something's off.
Death has come. I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with? I'll send you to the lowest depths.
I'll also do that.
Last words. Please don't come. Save some for me next time. You seemed a little winded there, no? Not even close to the surface yet, either.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Than.
You're very welcome. Now I'd better get back before Lord Hades catches on to this.
More slam dances? Gods.
Cool.
Barge of Death, you're here.
Нам либо ульта, либо рывок. Ну, рывок, наверное, в приоритете, надо ультой будет.
Close to having reached the surface lately, cousin? Then this can only mean some unforeseen impediment prevented your escape.
Да, рывок.
Shield of Light.
Причем очень хороший рывок.
Hi. What's your official business anyway, Your Royal Majesty? Seems like it's bringing you through Asphodel an awful lot lately.
Look, the truth is I am trying to get out of here. I've hit some stumbling blocks along the way, but I think I will make it there eventually.
Oh, really? Say no more. I know how that is. Hope the fates will look the other way for you. Getting out of here, huh? Not thought of that myself in I don't know how long.
Так, что возьмем? Можно освежающий нектар. Можно сладость из амброзии. Ну, давайте сладость.
Sure, here.
Thanks so much. Thanks again.
Take care.
Как же резко стало получше-то. Чтобы в глаза не долбиться, чтобы не пропускать.
Delicious.
Гермесу.
Moving on.
Может, бабло с него выпьем. Было бы замечательно.
In the name of Hades.
Да. Бабло.
You touch me and I shall have your head. I can't. Good, no more heads. Oh, for me.
Так. Давайте вот эту штуку покачаем.
Got it.
Какую-нибудь стрелу выбить было бы неплохо.
Look at all that coin. Long spears. Reloading. See how we can modify the rail.
вот эта вот отвратительная штука, когда вы с Эридой идете. Вот это плоховато, учитывая, что у нас всего больше есть патронов по итогу. Ну давайте ракету возьмем.
There we go.
Да, через препятствия мы не можем теперь пулять. И мы не можем себя усилить, потому что стреляем теперь не в точку, не в область. Ну блин. Зато проще попадать стало.
Fates are being kind, I guess.
Сюда.
You and me, butterfly ball. This soul, thanks. My Lady Artemis, this is nothing next to all your grace and favor.
Hey, wait, this is an offering for me? Oh, that's very kind, though. Let's get back to hunting now, okay?
Какая она четкая.
Hear me on my authority.
Да, вот это то, что нам надо. Так, надо ли нам идти к вот этому мужику? Ну давайте, ради диалогов.
You've abandoned me among these, no you. Still toiling around within Elysium, I see. Battling my brethren in the name of glory, is that it?
I'm heading for the surface. Though your brethren are slowing me down, whether for glory or at my father's behest.
Your father? Ah, that's right. But you're the prince, aren't you? You must see plainly then what your birthright amounts to. You're no better off than any of us here. Now go.
Take care then.
Whatever suits you.
Так, ну с баблом у нас проблем нету, так что...
good enough to eat.
Sure, why not?
That was ill-advised. Enough.
Finally. Let me have it.
О,
A fishing point here. I got one. For a mati.
You have outsmarted it. You have met many of the Olympians by now, each spurring you toward their mountaintop. They place such value on familial bonds, that none of them remember who I am. Do not place too much faith in them, O son of Hades.
Будет сложно, но можно.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Зов Ареса. Я вам покажу, как это работает.
A challenger! Why, look, Asterius, the fiend returns! The rumors that he fled to haunt the surface must have been mere lies.
Well, no, in this case, those rumors must have been quite accurate. It's just I'm back. Realized I didn't want a future for myself that didn't include crushing you repeatedly like this.
Oh, such clever excuse-making from one so versed in treachery. Well, if you are indeed contained within this realm, then we shall be delighted to make sure it always stays that way. Now come and fight.
Как же меня бесит вот это вот загревшее.
You are unwelcome in Elysium, and I shall happily escort you out. You shall have what you came to see.
Вот, смотрите. То есть мы по факту превращаемся в неуязвимый вихрь, по которому нельзя нанести урон.
Now for the other one.
Hold, you unwelcome pustule. I shall run you through.
Да ты воюешь.
Not so fast.
Gods above, lend me your strength.
Hand in hand.
Curse you!
Ладно, один заряд мы профукали, но мы его вернем.
Fit for a god. Enjoy the rest of your existence, Shades. I'm almost out of here. Cheers. Hope it's nicer outside than it is in here. Which one first?
Ну, сначала сюда.
This one, I guess. You. It's no use. The tiny vermin. So you're the ringleader. I'm out. you tiny vermin. Should be able to get back through here. I'll take it.
Угу.
Should check this way. Set. Should be useful. Found it already.
You know, Zag, maybe once you get here, you could get old Ares to just lighten up a little, you know, man? Always dragging down the mood with talk of blood and nastiness, all sorts of stuff like that. Why, my Lord Dionysus, I fail to see why such discussion is perceived as unbecoming of a feast. A successfully conducted war is certainly a cause for celebration, is it not?
Угу.
Two blessings are better than one.
Это хорошо.
Goes down smooth. Not yet.
Да, твою же.
Another one of those gigantic satyrs. I can leave or explore more tunnels. Got you. Another gap, huh? Can't do that. It's no use. Olympus. What's on offer?
Угу.
This one, I guess. Recharge already. Not yet. Thank you, mate. Time to mess with my weapon.
Так, что пришло? И что ушло? Угу. Все понял.
The fearsome Cerberus accepts the satyr sack.
Bye for now, boy. Haven't you had enough?
So, boy, did you ask her about how she came to join me in the underworld? Did you confirm all your suspicions then?
You didn't drag her down to hell yourself, apparently. You're not going to tell me who did, though I can well imagine. Your brothers got to reign forever on Olympus while you got sent down into the underworld. So they gave you a consolation prize, didn't they?
You make such accusations knowing next to nothing. Careless as ever. Poseidon had nothing to do with it. He knows even less than you. If you value her existence or your own, you would be wise to keep it that way, and to turn back. Darkness. Beware, boy. Darkness. Darkness.
subjects to stay out of this.
Ares on this!
Full of you.
It's reloading. There.
You can't kill me.
Not now.
I have something for you. Ares! War is inevitable. How wild that you drag Olympus into this.
Don't do that.
You.
Вот так вот.
Oh. The world you seek out there. It's even crueler than the one you know. Ungrateful.
Bye. Made short work that time. My weapon shuddered at the touch of it. Just up ahead.
Zagreus.
Hello, Mother.
Zagreus. It's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you. That you not visit me again here in this place. Both for your safety and for mine.
For what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
I am. Your father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this. Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault. I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Your fault? So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible. Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me. Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus. Please.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses. I haven't fought all this way over and over again only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return. After all that happened between Hades and me, and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea. Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him. And you.
Then you're just going to stay here, alone in the middle of nowhere, in this little garden, forever, after we part ways, just like that.
My son, I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me. And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you. This is my home now, yes. While your home is below. Please, if not for your sake, then for mine, do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
Mother, blast.
Goodbye.
She can't do this to me.
Hey, did you see? My brother. He's come back. He's here, somewhere, I think. Good old Thanatos. He's so busy all the time, he never talks to me. Kind of like your dad with you, I guess.
Indeed.
Resolved the trouble with the satyrs yet? My records indicate that you've collected earnings based on some of your accomplishments there, boy. I suppose you need an income of your own, having decided to cut ties and all.
What, you mean the bounties that you've offered up to anybody capable of beating Meg and all your other guardians out there? Don't you think that puts a lot of undue pressure on them, knowing that you've turned them into targets?
They must do better than they have, else they shall be replaced. If they're to grow in their respective roles, they have to know their weaknesses. And so do I. That you collect the bounties for it matters not.
What about the bounties for vanquishing you? Who's your replacement going to be?
Enough. Get out.
I understand you've journeyed well beyond the pits of Tartarus, my friend. Another most heroic feat of yours. And truth be told, I find it quite inspiring.
Inspiring enough to make you want to sing again?
Oh, that's a rather bold insinuation, Zagreus. I don't know that I've the will for that. I need some time to think. Is that all right?
Of course. Trade you these horrid things. Pleasure doing business. What's for sale? Need more nectar.
Понятно.
Fair and square. Extra keys. Have to tell you, Deucer, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
And she's off.
Zagreus, what is the matter, child? I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
Oh. That is a fair enough assessment. What shall you do?
I'm going back.
Good.
Hey, tell me something, sir. Any rumors swirling about the house regarding the outcome of a certain interaction I had with my father recently? Involving a great deal of violence? Because I'd like for everyone to know I won.
I wouldn't know of what you mean there, lad. For there are certain subjects so forbidden here right now that not even rumors can take hold. But just between us for the time, congratulations. Truly.
Thank you, sir. I didn't know whether I had it in me. As for the other bit, I'll keep it quiet then, for now. Probably shouldn't be tying my sense of self-worth to praise from friends, acquaintances, and strangers anyway.
Indeed, lad.
Why bother with such empty gestures, Zag? You've said you're getting out of here. Best focus on that and leave me be.
It's not an empty gesture, then. Besides, if I wasn't trying to stay focused, I'd be drinking it myself. Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure. But I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Couldn't if I tried.
Your kindness toward me is unnecessary, child. You know I have no expectation of such gifts from you or anyone.
I think of you always, Nyx. You raised me as your own, and I'm grateful for it. Night and darkness. No way. Excellent.
Finally!
Come on, mate, won't you say who hired you? Was it Achilles? Couldn't have been Nyx. Is it that big a deal?
I am an individual of some integrity, boyo, and protect my sources with my life. You'll have to kill me if you want to make me squeal.
Far greater gods than I once wielded you. Grant me the aspect of Hestia. Eris. Zagreus.
Couple of practice shots or something?
This ought to be interesting.
Я думаю, мы закончим на этом. 2 прохождения за сегодня у нас есть.
Living on Olympus here, I'm surrounded by my family, but I always felt alone. I know that's not the same as your experience, but I'm just saying I relate to what you're going through.
The hunt is on.
Что ж, господа, спасибо, кто смотрел, спасибо всем, кто будет смотреть это в записи. Ну и, конечно же, до новых встреч. Пока-пока.